What's up, my Casual Cannonballs? What is up, my Casual Cannonballs? We're back for a short, quick second, and I do mean short. Um, yesterday I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about something. Yesterday I was just chilling on the porch and like I usually do, just come out and get some air. And well, it wasn't in the morning time; it was at nighttime. So kind of done a little work, chilled with my homeboy. You know, maybe try to go. I think I tried to go to sleep, but I couldn't. So I was just up, kind of dehydrating myself with water, and because after work sometimes you do have a few shots with your homeboy. But later on that night, I had somebody that's close to me. They got off of work, and they had another party with them. And we got talking on the porch, chilling, kicking it, shooting the shit. All of a sudden, you guys, the gay topic come up. Oh Lord. And as this person that is close to me, as he was talking, how his beliefs on it, and how he wouldn't accept any of his kids, you know, coming in the house in a way that he's not used to. He wouldn't accept them, and it was almost to a point where it wasn't bashing, but it kind of came off as that, and it almost kind of came off as if he was talking to me, because at some point in the conversation he repeated himself twice, and at the corner of my eye I seen like some type of facial expression going on while he was talking to somebody else while I was right beside him, and I feel like maybe he was trying to direct that towards me too as well, but he didn't want to I guess hurt my feelings, but it really didn't hurt my feelings, but it just kind of made me feel like, damn man, when would people just learn to not say go along, get along, but people just, I don't know, I feel some type of way about it. I feel like sometimes people just need to just well, I would say this for, I'm not saying every straight heterosexual person is not, I mean, I'm saying the same damn word. Every heterosexual is not like this, but, it just, sometimes I just wish people would just, okay, yeah, somebody gay, cool, bam, because before I decided to switch over, I wasn't worrying about nobody being gay. You know what I'm saying? At some point, there were times where when I was young and immature, I didn't know too much about it and didn't care, you know, um, yeah, I would have moments where I'd be like, oh, don't touch me in that type of, manner, which, at the time I wasn't, feeling that, because I have had moments where I wasn't feeling the same sex at some point in my life, and then the same sex tried to tried to holler at me and tried to force themselves on me, and it was just like, bro, I'm not, I wasn't ready at that time, so it's just like, wow. But for people that really feel like how they feel, it's just like, damn, man, I'm your blood, I just feel like, if I had anybody around me that you may not, agree with, how would you treat them? Damn. Because I mean, at some point, this person said, like, if they was to have a family event, you got somebody in the car that may be maybe a trans, or somebody that's that's, it could be a girl, boy, or anything. And he would just have to come out and give you a plate, what I'm saying? Like, he don't want that trash in his house, and that really, like, damn, it kind of just like, damn, that's how you really think about the gay community, like, they trash, like, damn. But I don't, I'm not in my feelings, but it just kind of did feel like he may have been trying to direct the same energy towards me. Like, I don't already know how he really feel. What I'm saying. Sometimes people have a way of you know saying a lot without, well, saying it was really saying a whole lot without saying enough. Okay. See, it's all about listening to how what they don't say, and how they act. I know people around me. I know how they feel about it. That's why I'm not as, extra, read all about it, GAY sometimes when I'm around certain people, because I know sometimes people can't really handle that shit, and I ain't trying to really be going back and forth and fighting and jumping, and carrying on. Not now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm not gonna be myself, but I don't. I try to respect everybody's space. You know what I'm saying? I don't bring my lifestyle around certain individuals that I know, because I know certain individuals ain't they can't really handle that shit. They got an issue with that, and the ones that they got an issue, I tone my shit down. Because I'm really not a really flamboyant person. I may have moments where I do act like a nigga though. And a lot of people don't. And a lot of people may not know that, but I do act like a nigga. you know. And the ones on the back scene, well, on the back end, they know how I act because they know I'm not I'm not so girly. I mean, I do act like a nigga, but I'm probably a little bit different than a lot of these niggas out here. I am not so rough around the edges, but I do still act like a boy, you know. I mean, not a boy, but just a young man, you know. I don't try to be anything that I'm not, even though sometimes I'd like to do. Sometimes I do like to put 20 on 10, but that's beside the point. You know, I just had to come on here and just express that because I did feel like, you know, someone that I do love still feel, I don't know, it came off as it was just like, if you feel like that way about them, like, then how do you feel about me? Like, I'm your cousin. Like, I ain't never disrespected you in a way, you know, when it came to anything, you know, like that, you know. Or, you know, and well, really, when it came to just how you do things, you know. I know these situations, you know, you don't have talks, but I ain't on the board to just be like, oh, I'm anti, like, cause I can say a whole, I can say honestly, I can say a whole lot of things. Cause out of respect, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Cause people get too sensitive and be ready to nuck and buck, and I ain't got time to be doing that shit right now. Especially with especially with somebody that's not a stranger to me. You know, if it was a stranger, I probably would get out there and start fighting. You know, I don't like fighting because the next day you feel everything in your body like it's sore. But you guys, I am rambling on, but on this note, I'm gonna have to just cut it short and shit, come back on here another time. Next time I had to make a few phone calls. I'm supposed to be working right now, but well, at let's see, it's 7 now, so shit, I'm about 9 or 10. I think 10:30. I gotta go in. So, but yeah, on that note, you guys, y'all have a good day, and I'll come back and talk to you guys later on. And you know, I know this topic is really, it's not taboo. It's something that a lot of people that, you know, a lot of heterosexuals feel that way, and a lot of gay people feel maybe some of the same ways I feel. But I know people are people, and they are going to feel like they feel and they have a right to their opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's just sometimes when you have loved ones and they talk about it, and they say just like certain slurs, you know, they don't bother you, but it's like, you know, I am a part of the community, so therefore it's like, damn, like, are you considering me the same thing too? Like, fuck, but I'm sure they are. They're just not gonna tell me, you know. No, well, not on. I would say if they don't get mad at me, yeah, I'll be all type of pussy ass, punk ass, faggot ass, you know. But let me get off here, y'all, because I'm just gonna keep rambling and going on and on and going on and on and on. Y'all know how I can do, but we'll talk again, you guys. I'm finna just sit here and have me a nice little glass of H2O. And enjoy this morning, seeing the sunset, and I'll come back to y'all, you know, another time. Peace, you guys. I'm out of here.